All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We are getting ready to hop into game number 4. Apologize, I don't know, Illuminati, zombies coming.
Twitter and our stream went down,
yeah.
probably because I was, about to tweet fire.
Yeah, everything, the World Wide Web, we think, just took a halt there for a second.
I was like,
is that what it's called still?
Did the internet just shut down?
But here we are. We've returned. If you want to check my Twitter, Maven with 3 N's or Fwizzy, we've been tweeting.
Maven with 3 N's.
One wasn't available. Fwiz
with just 1 Z.
Yeah, well, if I could have thought of a name as clever as Fwiz. So,
you did it. You had to do me like that.
So I forgot that next time we get a shot of us, I got to show them you might have heard some complaints about the controller cable. I now have how is it? Chaboy?
Chaboy!
There it is. I have a Fwiz scuff up here. Yeah. And once we get a shot again, it's something you got to witness.
If you hit XY 5 times in a row, the controller says Chaboy, just so you know. Don't do it.
That's okay. Well, that's worth an additional $100 for sure.
It is. Go ahead, pick it up.
Here we are.
Use the Fwiz scuff code as well.
Here we are going into game number 4. Again, Envy did take game 3. I believe it was 11-6. Nameless, I think, dropped 30-some-odd kills. Big one for him. But we'll start things off with Huddle, who is wrapping through strips. We got 2 players right now on top of B-Dom trying to get this lockdown. It's going to be Spacely, who should be able to get control.
And on board with Spacely as he was able to pick up that B. That's a great start for Most Wanted. They were able to jump in there, take, sometimes B on Octane takes a little bit, right? It doesn't necessarily happen in the first 30 seconds because people get map positioning, you kind of exchange kills. Most Wanted being able to move in there, grab it right away will help them significantly to kick things off here. Again, though, keep in mind when they played Domination on Sovereign, Most Wanted started very, very strong. However, they were not able to finish strong. So that'll have to be the difference.
Real close one.
That'll have to be the difference here this time around.
Yeah, all these games have been incredibly close, and we're taking a look, like you said, we'll go over to Most Wanted since they do have early control. They are pushing towards this 3-cap, but Envy, they have a player pushing bottom broken. There's going to be a big battle. Take a look at the minimap up to top C. We'll see who wins that engagement. That was Merc. So I will actually switch over to him because he's in a good position here to get this neutral. They are going to spawn out there kind of mid-map in front of Strip and try to get some early pressure on B. They're 2-hopping it right now, and just like that, what was almost a 3-cap for Most Wanted has turned into a 2-cap in power control of CB broken side. Great stuff right there. That is how you counter the 3-cap. Good stuff there out of Envy.
Hey, man, that was a good little 25 seconds of commentating as well, man. If we're just going to call out everybody that's doing a good job, I thought I'd do the same as Rob or with Jake. Yeah, what was that? What?
The knife.
Sliding knife kill. Oh, my goodness. I'll take it as we switch on board with Merc here. He is close to that. He wants that cap there. He's got somebody over on the closet side. He's going to get in a gunfight with him. Shots being fired. Merc picks up the kill on Huddle.
And look at the map here. You got a split.
Yeah,
they're hitting both the home caps right now. Merc's hitting, and I got slacked highlighted. He did the same. He got C neutral. He doesn't realize up top he's got plenty of time to get that. So we're going to have a flip of control right now. So, the preferred side is CB in this. Mostly due to you got pawn, you got broken, you got those power positions. So a flip there. Good job for Most Wanted. At least able to get that, but they do need to win a couple gunfights and get back in control. And that's classic. They should be able to play back. So that's great work out of them.
No, absolutely. Envy looked like they were threatening a 3-cap and stuff, but Most Wanted handled that perfectly. They've got an 8-point lead, 2 minutes and 31 seconds left in the half. All is well here. And it's not even they're outslaying anything crazy. They've got a couple more kills than Envy does, but they're playing smart and they're just where they need to be in each position. So Nameless is going to get his home flag. They were 3-cap there, for a little bit, and that's just a testament to how well Most Wanted is playing.
That's 4 down right now there for Most Wanted, and this has been so back and forth. A lot of times, Octane is one of those maps as we talk about. You'll see big comebacks because this is where 2 and 3 caps can be held for really extended periods of time. Stuff you won't see happen as much in a smaller map like, let's say, Strike Zone or Sovereign. But this has been so back and forth. We've seen so many caps, what is that, 7 caps right now for basically each side, 6 for Most Wanted, 7 for Envy. This one has been fast-paced and heated.
And Merc trying to get some shots down range with that AR
Remington
Vector. Yeah, my gosh. I don't know, man, but the Vector might be the most powerful gun in the history of Call of Duty.
That's not a rifle for a sub. Just period. It's unbelievable. Silly. You think back to days, he had like an ACR, the laser didn't move at all, but that's at least
FAMAS,
a rifle.
Like pre-patch FAMAS and Black Ops 1, this gun is stupid.
Absurd. It absolutely is. And we'll see here, Classic going to be taken out by the grenade. A minute and 15 to play, 6-point advantage for Most Wanted. So this is playing a lot. Well, not a lot, but different than the first Dom, at least. Not as much of a lead for them going into the second side. regardless of kind of how these caps play out. But again, this is one where you can see huge, huge swings on Octane domination.
Yeah, it's true. So 64-62, most wanted, they've had control the whole time as far as points, but now Envious with 2 caps are starting to get their lead back. So here, well, not back for the first time, really. So 66-66. Now with this time, you're going to see Envy take the lead for the first time in the game here. And most wanted, again, after starting strong, slows down. They aren't able to kind of keep that pressure and continue to apply it through the round. So we'll see if they're able to do it on the second side of things. Merck's in a good setup of the trophy system. Was not able to save him there as the nade came in.
Yeah, there were nades raining in off that strip spawn as they rotated back to their home cap. We're on with Formal. Him and the NB crew, boys in blue, do have 2 cap control. They're pushing for this neutral, which is going to delay a couple points here on the final 3 ticks out of, and that's 4 down for most wanted. So they'll shut it down with a 3 cap. They should have 1 tick left remaining. They're going to take a bit of a lead here into the second side. It looks like it's going to be 86-73.
It's crazy how that turned into a 13-point lead.
Well, because
I know, like
it's one you can hold that 3 cap or the 2 in the neutral. It's just much more plausible here, and great stuff out of them. And, shout out to Merck. He was the one that I saw multiple times, nameless too, but they're really over and over again is hitting that home cap of most wanted, and that's really why you saw such a back and forth game with regards to control. But going into your second side, for most wanted to come back in this one, as tight of a series as it's been, what do you think's the key for them, Ryan?
I mean, most wanted has to just stay consistent. Like, they can go toe-to-toe with Envy. I know that for a fact. It's just being able to keep that through the duration of the game. Now, Envious, it's all about at least 3 of the players playing. A lot of what we've seen, especially when most wanted is, takes a win from them, is that only 2 players are playing for Envy as far as at a high level. Now you've got all 4 players with 12 kills. Like, everybody's contributing. It's like a potluck, man. Everybody's got to bring a meal to the table. So that's what Envy's starting to do here, and it shows as they're up 91-76.
Well, this is a map where, Formal and Merc being the subs, they cannot really get the damage done unless the ARs get going for their side. It's all about locking down the mid-map with the AR. This is the one map where the rifle really is relevant. I mean, for the most part, it's 4-on-4 sub play, and this is a prime position right here. Seeing JCap up top, this is where you'll usually see him go on a tear. He's got a 5 streak right now. He's at 14-7, 2-to-1 ratio. He's heating up, getting shots there. He's actually going to be running out of ammo. We'll see if he can get a bit of a Kobe here. That should hit him in the face. Nice grenade there out of cap. 1 minute into this side, the lead's extended to 22. Oh, it's a LeBron?
Now that he's back, it's called a LeBron. I'm not going to correct you again.
It's all right. I'll take it.
Oh, my gosh. No. Well, if you're going to damage the Fizz scuff, you're going to get it taken from you.
Here I thought we had issues resolved, and even your chaboy can't fix everything.
Being malicious.
And all right, 3.5 here. Lead just keeps extending for Envy. They're finally able to get some control going here. Like we said, it was really back and forth inside 1. They've started to lock things down. They have the 2.5, maybe a 3 cap coming. Nice shots there out of Formal. They forced the strip spawn. This is exactly what you want to do. This is a nightmare for Most Wanted. Shooting lasers right now, able to pick up another one. He might get pushed here in closet. He should be able to line up one more. He's going to lose that gunfight. Great win by Spacely. Slack is able to win 1-2. They're able to finally break out a strip, but that's your worst nightmare in this map. Getting that strip spawn when you're being 3 capped. There's no points coming in for Most Wanted right now.
No, I mean, this is bad. I mean, it just seems to me that kind of like Envy found their stride, like the Envy that we know that can play at a high level, and Most Wanted is kind of fizzing out a little bit. You've got Formal here. Look at his stats.
Did you say they're fizzing out?
They're fizzing out. They're just fizzing out a little bit. 1.12 KD for Formal, and you've seen what he's been doing all of these matches. He's 21-18 right now with 4 caps. I mean, we talk about this guy a lot, and there's reasons for that. The stats don't lie. You can see him below. Now, he doesn't contribute from an objective standpoint. All he asks is that, guys, I'm going to kill every damn thing on my site. Just jump on and do the objective work, and that's what the team is doing. Everybody really contributing for Envy. You've got a couple objective plays from Nameless, Merc, and JCap all put on the board, but with that said, Formal's got the most caps.
I saw a tweet that said, if I had $1 for every time Maven said Formal this series, I'd be a millionaire. It's partially a little bit my bias, and also the fact that honestly he's been playing magnificent in this first series.
You're incredibly biased, but he is good.
Yeah. Back on Formal, able to clean up 1 there, 2 down for either side right now, just under 2 to play. The lead's up to 51. This has been the Envy show here on second side. This is
game's over.
The 3rd time we've seen that strip spawn forced, and that is your nightmare. If you have a player in Motel that's able to push them out to that, it's what you try to do in blitzes. Well, same thing works here in domination. Great stuff out of them. JCap going to lose that gunfight mid-map.
The game is over.
And I'm trying to keep things exciting with my just,
Oh, you're doing a great job.
Fantastic voice, but yeah, so.
What I'd like to see in a Call of Duty one day is that when the game is actually over,
Finish him.
the game is over. You know,
Yeah,
it's like, you just kind of playing at this point here. So
well, that's game end series. Also, that's going to be 3-1 for Envy. So we saw the first series, went to 5. We had that clutch come from behind win by Optic Nation. Again, this, if you are just tuning in, if you haven't been watching all night, this is the first round. We have 4 matches today. So first one to Optic Nation, second one's going to go to Envy. They're going to move on. On the opposite side, Most Wanted will be the second team that's going to fight through the losers bracket.
Yeah, so Most Wanted, exactly. They'll drop down, and they're going to have some competition down there. They've got FaZe that's going down in the losers bracket because that first match, what seems like forever ago, but was only the last match played, was Optic Nation versus FaZe, and FaZe was up, if you guys didn't get to watch that, FaZe was up 5-2 in Game 5 Search and Destroy. They were 1 round away from winning it, and then they let Optic Nation win 4 straight. I saw Miracles right after that match. My homie was fired up.
Oh, I mean, he had to have been.
Yeah.
He was a big part of the Game 1 comeback. I
think
it was him and Bose turned up in Game 5. He went nuts.
I felt bad, too, because I was like, hey, Parasite, what's up, man? How you doing? He's like, whoa, we just lost. I was like, yeah, that was a bad question.
Yeah. So how's your evening?
Yeah, how's everything going, man?
Well, it sucks.
Yeah, it sucks. I just choked a 5-2 lead, if you must know. So 72-point lead for Envious to close this one out. And Most Wanted going to losers bracket. And the boys in blue advancing to winners round 2.
It wasn't easy, though.
It wasn't easy. A lot of technical challenges, game challenges. Most Wanted put up a fight, inconsistent play. We saw a little bit of everything here.
Yeah, and that's, 3-1 doesn't tell the two. So that was, a 5-game 3-1, really, because of the Blitz replay. So many tight games, incredible series to watch. We've got a lot more to come. Now, the big thing we've had here is the analyst desk, which, great to have 2 talented players like TP.
2 very good semi-pros down there.
And just a handsome man like Chris Puckett. So we're going to throw to those 3. They're going to go over the match, give you their thoughts. Let's hear it, gentlemen.
All right, thank you, Maven. Are you going to let Fliz give you that shit?
I'm the best world chamateur. That was not good. I don't know. I tried to do something.
It's all right.
Quiz, shut up.
So we just saw your prediction come true. 3-1, you nailed it. Did you expect this series to be as close as it turned out to be?
I really did. I think Envy was going to take that a little bit more clean. I feel like on the freight they slowed down a little bit more than they wanted to, but going into that second replay, you saw they really focused on controlling the sides of the map. They would hop on those sides of the trains and just sort of pre-aim and wait for MW to make that first mistake. MW was always on the back foot, and I feel like that freight blitz is the reason that MB was able to carry that momentum throughout the rest of the series and take it 3-1.
So we're going to see Most Wanted fall to the lower bracket. Envy's going to move on to play against Optic Nation tomorrow after seeing both of those matches. Who do you think is the stronger team so far in this tournament?
That's a tough one to say. I'm going to stick and say Envy is probably the strongest team we've seen so far in the first 2 matches. The Optic Nation and FaZe one was pretty close. I thought FaZe was going to take that, but Optic Nation really pulled through. And it's really weird because Optic Nation's domination game is like very, very strong. It's kind of opposite of what their strong
and their
suit is.
S&D
Yeah, it's like really shaky.
questionable.
So I'm going to go ahead and say Envy. When Formal's playing like that, dropping like 30 kills every map, it's really, really hard to stop them. So Envy, definitely.
JCap going +8 in that last game as well. If you're going to beat Envy this week and you're going to have to outslay them, we'll see if Nation can get that done tomorrow. Most Wanted is not out of the bracket, guys. We want to remind you they will just fall to the lower bracket and face off tomorrow morning. Up next, though, we have another huge matchup. But after this commercial break, we'll be talking with a member of Envious. We'll be right back.